Howdy everyone. This is a very special day. Well, 2 days ago was, or was it yesterday? I don't remember when this game came out. But it's gonna be an interesting one. I saw this being worked on like a year ago, and I forgot about it until now, and now it's out. Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, is this gonna be something.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yarnum,
I tried it out the other day,
administration.
just to make sure everything worked.
You need only
It
unravel
was fine. It didn't save my file, which is fine. I wanted to start it fresh.
Easy, with a bit of yarn and blood of your own. First, you'll need a contract.
Yo. It does feel like volume. I am entombed in the PlayStation 1, actually. Is that it? Okay. That was piercing. Oh, I love that one. I'm not even gonna check any others. I can't like rotate this on my own. Yeah, we'll have a ponytail. I'm not touching the colors. Is your hat? Awesome. I'll have a face cover. The only other face options are normal and old. Okay, I'm not gonna touch these. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Oh, I think the good is this one from Bloodborne. Let's go.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry.
You're right, I should have done that.
Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
I can't imagine that. It's just the best stats for slashing monsters. Minimum arcane. I wonder if they even have any of the spells. Because it's not the full game. I don't actually know how much of it is. This intro cutscene never made sense. Where did he just come out of the blood? How did he just come out of the blood? Why is there so much blood? Why did he light on fire? Who is this guy? They're on me.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Another gun. Makes so much sense. Okay, I need to... I'm gonna have to get you... Oh, right. Also, I have an Xbox controller. And all the buttons are for PS4. Or I guess PS1. Yeah, I know that. And I also have to remember to keep my hands off the joysticks. Because we're living in a pre-joystick era. Wait, what was that? Oh, X is lock. No, X is. Oh, okay. When I was testing it out last time, I couldn't figure out what lock on was. Oh, okay, I see now. This is also different, so I know what the first room looks like. Oh. Oh, that would have been useful to know last time. I am walking. Ooh. I like go one of the buttons, but not the other. And I almost flew off. Start. Up. Select cycles items. Okay. I should have read all these last time. I don't know. None of this is... Like, these beams, this upstairs part, is not part of Bloodborne. Like, that's part of this remake. I'm not sure why. I think it's just to get you to learn all the specific controls for this. Oh no. I forgot to cycle to the key. Oh, how does it work? No, he's gonna get me. Okay. Alright, now I have to figure this out. Did I not get... I think I got healing items. Oh, here we go. Let's say right. Hearing... There we go. Okay. Alright. This is how it's done. It's got me there. Easy. Bullet transfuser. I don't have a gun though. Can I just leave now? That werewolf is the guy you're supposed to die to at the beginning. As many of the games have. But I'm not that much of a fool. I don't have a gun. Good to know. Rumpled hat. Oh yeah, there's also a lot more load zones. What's down here? Yeah, ideally there's a load zone if you even try to move. Okay, so I wanna...
I'll mess up your brain! Burn.
Oh, the yelling even in this. Go, pull it. Yeah.
Beast! Oh, foul beast!
This is a game about climbing ladders. I wonder if they can follow me. Because they can in the real thing. What's making that noise? I don't know if the Conehead's even going to be in it. I don't know how much is done. Actually, yeah, I think that's from Canehurst, and Canehurst is definitely not done. If the whole thing isn't. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I don't know. I took so long reading that. What is making that noise? Okay, they have save slots now, which is fun. Or well, save. You have to manually save, rather. You start at level 10. Everything starts at level 10 except for the whatever it's called, the bad one. But even that one starts at level 4, so you can't even do a level 1. Oh, this is like the textures are flickering out over there on the door. It's just as loud. The bend into doll. Oh, well, I gotta get. Wait, oh, you can't even get the axe? It's not the one I wanted, but... One. They put the classic of putting like numbers on doors for how many things you need. I need 1 insight to get in. One. One! I just watched that the other day. Hadn't seen it before. We got weapons, baby. I don't think they're... The whole fan dub. I watched like all of them. Hello? Yeah, I know all the Sonic lore now. They're so good, yeah. Oh, it's these guys. Is it these guys or is it this guy?
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either.
I'm gonna blow up this whole island! That's, you know, that's actually what happens, right?
You must have had a fine time of it.
What?
Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
Yeah, I saw you been playing that. And I was thinking about that when I was watching that video. Locked. Wait, yeah, there's not usually a door there. Yeah, his window's usually right here. Yes, guys should totally watch them. One! Alright, we're going into actual game now. Oh, a loading zone. This looks familiar. Oh, he's angry. Let me lock on to him. There we go. Okay. He didn't stagger at all. Maybe there's no stagger. Maybe this isn't a... Ooh. They got all the screaming down. That guy didn't stagger at all. Okay. Something to be aware of. This isn't how it usually is.
It's all your fault!
Do something?
You play with it!
Alright, where am I now? I've seen a little bit of the gameplay, and it looks like there's a lot of, like, minor changes to layout, so that'll be something. Is the tree on fire? Oh, okay, this is straight to... Oh, should I fight? Should I fight the big guy? That's gonna kill me. Is he even here? That's not... Wait, that's a different... Who? This isn't usually here. Oh, nudge. Oh, that had no range. Oh, this play's so clunky. Literally not true. Oh, there's such a delay before you can dodge after you hit. Ooh. Maybe I can get a... Where are you going? Where are you going? I think I might have got a parry there. Ow! Yeah? I have no stamina. We did it. I don't think the bell is like that in this game, but I could be wrong. I don't remember you ever ringing a bell. It could have something to do with the big church, actually, but I don't know. But yeah, the bell in Dark Souls is very good. Locked. It is locked. Locked. Hello?
I'll mess up your brain!
I'll mess up your grave. Oh, there's a whole squad coming. hear someone.
We all know
This is
we know Christoph.
this is weird because it's familiar but different.
You! It's all your fault!
Like I don't know where anything's gonna be. It's all slightly different.
Die!
You didn't die? Alright, what was up here? What was up here? What the cocktail? Well this isn't usually here. Where does this take? Oh no. It's not open from this side. Another gate. It's not open from this side. Cool. Cool. Anything? Any baddies? Where am I? Is it a door? Oh! It just keeps going. It's so loud. Oh, am I lost? Everything's locked.
This curse. This is a damn curse.
That guy hasn't realized I'm here. Okay, I think I want to buy this. What? Oh, that's an insight. Okay. Wait, that's an insight. I can go back home. And I can go in the house. And I can level up. I can unlock the door that says 1. Okay, this is one of those doors that I couldn't get past. I think there's another way to go, though. I could be running. Anything down here? Hello, friend.
This is a damn curse. I'll mess up your brain.
Those are you guys right there.
Brain-ridden rat.
Oh, there's a fence there.
Oh, foul beast.
Alright, that went well. I think there's still another guy, though. Yeah, he didn't come over.
You are not wanted here.
Alright. Still have no idea where I am, but... Jeez. Doesn't take a break. Definitely something weird in this. Right? Wonder why this is even here. I think that's the way I came from. It's crows. I think they're worse than the original game. Ooh. A header. But where am I? Okay, another load. Sure, why not? Where am I? Wait. Wait, I think this is just the normal street that I started on. How did I get back here? Right? So many doors. So many locked. If I'm right, there's gonna be a guy right around there. Yep. How did I get here? There's a lamp here now? Huh.
Help me! Oh God! You are
Why did I get... Oh yeah, this is the big... Oh wow, is it lagging by this thing? Ow. Something's going wrong.
We all know who's at fault.
Hey everyone.
We know precisely.
It's all your fault! I don't want it here!
Missed that. Oh, this is not good.
I'll mess up your brain! Oh, help me!
Yo, Friday, calm down. Like, you gotta watch the stream. Come on, Friday. I think these guys are just like standing.
I don't want it here!
These guys all would have aggroed. Oh, I can't see.
It's all your fault!
They're dogs. Please tell me there's not dogs. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Dogs? There are dogs. Is there another one? There's usually two. I'm so scared. It's like a whole new game, even though I've played it before. Oh, he's just like not getting hit. He's invincible. Okay, well I can go that way now. And I know that was the right way. I want to see if I missed anything back here because I was going through some weird side areas. That's how I got here. Oh, I guess they broke the street up into two sections. I guess that makes sense. Hey, Kate, what's going on? Very astute observation. It is objectively true. Ooh. I bet I'm gonna die to the giant. Unless I'm a gamer. This door texture is funny. Oh, there's no audio for that. Kate, Melody wouldn't even know if you didn't say something. I could have had a quiet assumption of power. But now there must be war. Yeah, you're gonna execute me with my Chaos Emeralds? The birds. Ooh. That's too much Sonic lore. I don't know that much. I don't know that lore, therefore it won't work. Oh wait, I can walk. Right, I can. I don't know button to walk. Oh, easy. Can I summon Gascoigne? It's not here.
Smells like you, stranger.
Oh, you can actually open this door in this? Sweet. That's a good addition. I like that. I just like opening doors. Hey. The dogs. The dogs are much further up than normal. I can't hit the dog. Controls and the way this game works is terrifying. Come here.
Plague-ridden rat!
Alright, we're doing good. Anything else up here? Another dog! For this one. That's how you get a dog. Who's that? Oh, it's just a regular enemy. Thought it was another hunter. Oh, well that's the church clock tower. It normally does not look like that. Wow, that's looking crazy. Okay, this can I just like sneak this way, please? This isn't the... Maybe it'll give me a lamp over here. Maybe it'll be nice. If I drop down here, there's a lamp, but then I can't come back. I can't even see where you drop. Oh, okay. Never mind, the camera's letting me know. No, I wanna get the shortcut. Assuming it's still the same. I just have to brave some dogs. Big dogs. Bigger dogs than you've ever seen. Here they are. Oh god. Can I... Yes. Good stuff. When you get a visceral, it just shows R1 over their head. Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay, come here. Oh, ow. Come here. Oh, he's not dead. Alright, easy. I thought I was stuck and couldn't move for a bit. It's because I was using the joystick. Okay, I think that door is where I want to go. I love all the load zones that weren't normally load zones. This area has a name now? It's the 2-floor apartment.
Beast! Oh, found me!
Something behind me. No, we're good. We're all set.
You son of a... This is a damn...
Lord. Me out here. Oh yeah, there's a guy up there.
It's all your fault!
Wait. This is normally outside. This isn't a building. Where am I? Ah. You got anything new to say to me? Oh, we didn't even have... He's talking so much. Is he killing you? What is it, high rank? Oh yeah, that'll happen. Yeah. Once you get to like a new tier of monsters, you get your ass beat in for a bit until you make some new armor.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, Pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit.
Why is my spirit so sickly? Sickly, even.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
Dude, what do we even want? Not Dex. Probably not Strength either. Sure, why not? Wait. Oh, it let me go over? That's weird. Wait.
Farewell, may you.
Shouldn't have done that. I can unlock the Mario door. Wait, it's am I teleporting inside? No, okay. But it is a load zone. Seven? What's that?
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home.
That's true. And it's like that, like half the games.
Gammon, friend to you hunters.
Actually, it's
You're
not like
sure
that
to
in two
be in a
games.
fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts.
I will kill a few
It's
beasts.
for your own good. You know,
I'll have the
it's
roast
just
beast.
what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
I love like channeling my mind to open doors. No, I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go out. No, I gotta go back in. It's like that video. What's this? What is this? Does it not even cost souls? I need one more shard, okay. Doesn't even cost souls? In the pause menu, press L1 to transform your weapon. That didn't do anything. Oh no, is it like here? Oh, okay. So you can't even do it dynamically. You have to not only open the menu, but go down to the weapon and press L1. To it. No Luigi. This doesn't look like the princess's castle. Why does Gerald sound like this thing? I forget his name. Gerald something. Coffin guy. Why does he sound like a bird? Oh.
Oh, God!
We all know.
Die!
We know.
Stop.
You, stranger.
You will die.
I'll mash up your brain!
I'll mash up your brains. Gotta kill these assholes again. It's... Oh, no. Oh! They made that drop a load zone. Oh, hey, Rob. When gonna be the next UHC? Probably never. I haven't had a desire to play that in a while. I'm probably gonna start a hardcore world eventually to stream, and I considered making it ultra hardcore, but I don't know if I will. I don't know if I want that sort of torture. This is a dark area, huh? Also, actually, where am I? Oh, okay. They just made this area inside. Of all things, I don't want to play Sky High. Oh my god! He was like stuck on the corner, and then he just rocketed past it. Okay, I don't want to be down here.
Like you, stranger.
Maybe I'll just go fight Claire East. I want to see what a boss is like. Then I'll get back to exploration. Thought I dodged that. Oh, I wonder how this will go. The combat's a little bit harder than normal. Sometimes. It's still a little clunkier. Yeah, this is the boss boy. Oh, I do so little damage. How about this? Oh, right through the cart. I feel like I can't dodge anything. The music is like so off. I think it's right, it's just weird hearing it so different. Oh, don't grab me. I can't dodge that one. Go away, just go away. I love his like idol just stand there. He just stands there, and then like an attack will happen like instantly. Ooh. Anytime it moves, I'm terrified, because if it's not moving, it's not a tank. It only moves when it attacks. It's literally just stationary. Not even an item. Oh no. I cannot dodge that attack. Yeah. Does the dodge even do anything? The dodge? I couldn't see a thing. I couldn't move. Isn't that bad? Oh, I have to actually modify this. Oh, and now I only have 9 vials. Where am I? Alright, maybe we'll explore a little more. Get some more vials. Wait, that's not where I want it to go. I don't know. I don't know how much is done. I know at least up to Gehrman is done. But beyond that, I'm not sure. So that's 2 bosses at least. I saw a thumbnail of a boss that doesn't exist in the normal game. So there's a little bit of extra stuff. But yeah, I don't know how well this will go if dodging doesn't do anything.
Smells like you, stranger.
They both summon. Oh no, I'm gonna die to them. Hate these 2 werewolves. And with the inability to even, like, switch targets. Oh. At least I don't think you can. I haven't figured it out if you can. Oh no, my 100 souls. Yawn, exploring the world's biggest house.
We all know who.
Anybody? Oh my god, I can't hit it. Okay, well I hit the wrong one. It's fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Now I'm here. And I missed. He doesn't know I'm here. Wow, that thing was a lot less aware than it should have been. Let's go in the sewer. Wonder how hellish the sewer is gonna be. Oop. Okay. Okay, that's just right on in there, huh? Ah, it's a load. Okay, should have known. Any rats down here? Looks like a rat. No, that's just rocks. Local man can't tell rats from rocks. Now that looks like a rat. Giant rat that makes all of the rules. Giant rat with a throwing knife. Oh, okay. You can switch targets. It's just the same as the camera. Whoa! Wait, huh? That rat! That rat just destroyed me. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh wait, I haven't... Yeah, I gotta edit some things. Alright. Good to know. Rat destroys you. Well, I've got some more vials, so maybe I could, That's not the right way, is it? Is it? I'm getting all turned around. Yeah, the rat really just devoured me. Kinda just want to fight the boss again. I don't know, the sewers are very different. The item I would usually go there for. Doesn't seem to be there, so. I probably will not do cringe compilation reactions at any point in my career. Maybe I will go back in the sewer. I bet there's one blood shard there. But I can hit the rats this time. Oh, they both saw me. Oh my god. Don't hit me there. No, not at 1K subs. I'll have better things to do. I'll be busy playing, Tetris, I don't know. Try not to laugh compilations. You know, sure, I would do that at like 10 billion subs. But only once. I do not want to die too. those dumbass werewolves again. So I don't want to have to edit this text box again. I won't watch that video.
You vagrant rat!
Yeah, the trying to laugh compilation won't kill me, but like I don't want to become a react streamer, you know. That's like a special occasion. But that guy's got my stuff. Oh, he's burped. Oh, he sees me. Owned. Okay. One of them's dead. That's a lot better for us. And by us, I mean me. How? That is not even remotely accurate. Yo, was that a crisp pog? Now I want to make it very clear that the amount of souls, and just so no one can get me on a technicality, blood echoes that I have is in no way related to the content produced on this stream. That didn't work. If I die to a rat again, I'm gonna be real sad. We can get one rat at a time. It just, oh my. These rats. These rats. Weird dodge. Weird dodge. Oh. These rats are terrifying. Like, oh. Those rats. Those rats are on something else. There's a ladder right there. Okay, there's more here. What do we got then? Oh, another rat. Sneaky rat. Any more rats? Oh, one of those. Oh, am I out of bullets? Does that say 10 or 0? No. Oh, no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can't even heal. I think I'm out of bullets. And it's just, it looks like it says 10. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Door stuck. It looks like there's a 1. You not see the 1? Like, half cut off? That's why I wasn't sure. Ooh, that's what I came down here for, partially. I wonder if these even have stats, or if it's just cosmetic. Now I got the classic hunter uniform. Yeah, I guess the one is kind of low, but, you know, that could just be normal. Where's the ladder? Over here. There it is. Must play with the swag. I mean, the armor I had wasn't the military vet armor. You have the same armor on every choice. It's just like a rag, or like a basic bitch robe. I am terrified of everything up here. Oh no. I just tried to shoot again. I'm totally dead to this thing. Oh, I knocked it down. I probably wouldn't stream UHC, seeing as I don't play it anyway. I don't know. I wouldn't completely rule it out, but it's been quite a few years. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm not gonna play UHC in 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Did it see me? It saw me. But it still has the... Yeah, I'm not trying to go world record pace. And even if I did go world record pace and beat all bosses in 14 minutes, I still probably wouldn't go UHC tonight. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna have a nice cup of cocoa. Imaginary cocoa. I'm not actually gonna have cocoa. I see an item. In the normal game. Yeah, make me cocoa. Oh, I can look down. Oh, okay. Alright. Think I can get onto this. Terrified. You. Oh. Cool blood. I'm not gonna react to Minecon. Stop asking. Don't bring me any cocoa. I don't want cocoa. Y'all forming parasocial relationships. I don't exist. I'm not even real. I'm an AI. Designed to entertain 6 viewers. Oh, wait. He landed on one of the bars. He's just sitting there. Oh, if I walk under him. Oh, that's bad. That's not... That's... Oh. Alright, let's take a look this way. No, don't turn off. If you turn me off, I die in real life. Alright, is there another thing to drop down to? Doesn't look like any items. Oh, okay. Cool. There's a lich here. You want to see Wizard 101? Yeah, we can get some big Wizard 101 streams. I don't intend to stream Wizard 101. There's nothing interesting to see there. Down we go. Wizard 101. Oh, yep. That was my most famous Roblox game. And it was so bad. The biggest collab, Roblox Exploration 2. How do I get down? Am I just stuck up here? Do I have to drop? Oh, I just realized I had to drop to get into this sewer. So I can't get back out anyway without forging on. Oh, there's so many rats. Oh, this might be the end. That's not gonna... I think I lose my souls if I use that. Oh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened. There's no ladder I'm not seeing right. Oh, I don't have bullets still. Okay. Come here. I want there to be no rats anymore. Oh, that was terrifying. Locked by sewer key. Locked by pita bread. Oh wait, that was the other side of the sewer. Okay, I thought it was on this side the entire time. Maybe they just combined them? Oh, I don't want to... there's so much down here. Forgot how huge this area is. Oh, that's a dog that I couldn't see. The layout's mostly intact, but some things have been different. Like, this is what this area of the sewer looked like. There weren't rats down there, but there wasn't a gate right there. And this ladder was here. Yeah, I'm sad that they respawned, but I'm not going back down there anyway, so... I don't even have the sewer key. Oh yeah, this is all pretty much the same. Oh, insight. I guess they just didn't want to figure out how to make you, like, get the item and then consume it. So you just kind of get it automatically. I think there's a giant over here, if I recall. There he is. Oh, they're called trolls. And I whiffed. Can I talk to these people? Wretched outsider, trying to fool me to open this door. Heavens, the depths of depravity. Yeah, exactly like Bobby Flay. Why does the clock tower skybox look so big? Why does it look like an eye watching over me?
Who are you? I don't know your voice, but I know that smell. Are you a hunter? And please will you look for my mum?
Clock tower stream?
She never
Do you
came back
mean,
from the
are you
hunt,
talking about the
and she went to find me.
Mad King's
But now
clock
she's
tower?
gone too.
Because no,
I'm all alone
there won't be one of
and
those.
scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't
will
forget.
not do that.
If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Will I log on to maybe do the clock tower one time? Maybe. Will I farm it? No. Oh, the voice acting stopped. Sad that she died so soon. Yeah, maybe so. Oh, I didn't even consider that maybe a lot of the dialogue's left out because of disk space. I don't know how. He responds. Alright, there's no other way out of here. I think that had a connection to the rest of the area before, but maybe it didn't. For now, my only way out is this way. And this is actually a usable shortcut now because of this door being openable. And there being a lamp this way. What was that guy? Oh, frame rate in this room. So bad. Where's the lamp?
Help me! Oh, God!
Oh, God.
This is a damn curse.
Oh, he's not here anymore. That's a lie. I just saved twice. That would be an interesting challenge run. And it wouldn't be that interesting. Like, the people who are good at this game probably don't use them anyway. And we can upgrade. Let's go 5-3. 3. I really want to know what's behind the 7 door because there's not a door there, usually. Who knows if we'll get there though. Lend a tire. What is this? So what? Yeah, but this isn't. How, I don't know. Look at that. Okay. Fine. Look. That's not like. This is usually the insight shop, and you give the messengers a hat like in the garden, like that way, which is walled off. Maybe insight's just like a regression thing and not like a currency. Because it's getting me these star doors. Wait. Oh, I can level up, right? I think.
Welcome. What is it?
Yeah, the only like insight requirement is you need to have one in order to talk to the doll.
Very well. Let me step now. Shut you.
There's a couple other things that happen at high insight, but none of them are required. 2 levels, okay. Let's get a little health. That sounds good.
Farewell, good hunt. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Oh, actually, there's no other, like, stones here, so I'm guessing only Yarnum. Only stuff in Yarnum's done. Which would make sense. Now the question remains, how much of it? It could go to Amelia, I guess, but I'm betting it's only to Gearman. No, this is the way I want to go. Oh yeah, that upgrade's doing a little bit of work.
You! I want in here!
Making sure all these guys are 2 hits. Big. It said there were 10. Whoa! Why did it do so many attacks? It stun-marked me. Oh my god. I was saying, it said there were like 10 different weapons, so like, that's something. But that's like half the weapons of the actual game. In presumably the first area. Oh my god, the crows. Yeah, I don't know. Strength didn't even seem to, like... Strength or Dex didn't seem to affect this weapon much. Maybe just because it was so low. I think this was like a neutral weapon. This is like the only weapon I can... That guy just yelled at me from beyond the grave? This is like the only weapon I play with. The first starting weapon.
You, stranger.
There's some cool weapons in Bloodborne that you don't get them until like Like, there's one really cool weapon I've always wanted to do a run with. But you don't get it until literally the end of the DLC. And at that point, like, what are you gonna go fight with it? Stop. Let me through the door. I don't want to fight these guys. Yeah, there's like the weapons are all very different. It's not like, oh, there's like 6 different types of great swords. Like every weapon is unique. I love how he just stands there. Oh, he's moving. He's not attacking, but he's moving. I've yet to see that. Probably shouldn't waste my 6 bullets. Can't dodge. My new theory is that you can't dodge that attack. Well, I have a theory that you can't dodge it. We're locked on. Awesome. Don't be grabbed. Oh. Music's kind of bopping. I'm stuck. Come here. I hate how tiny this bridge is. Okay. Theory disproven. You can dodge that attack. Like, it's the same tune. It's just like PS1. Oh, I got it. I figured it out. It's in the thing. He's in the carriage. And just like out of the carriage. I'm not gonna fight you yet. You get that was a hitbox. We did it. We've beaten the boss. I wonder if this gate actually opens in this one. Because you can get to the other side of that gate in the actual game, but it doesn't open. Alright, I'm gonna go level up. Maybe we can move on to Gehrman. Not Gehrman. Gascoigne. Yeah, Ganon. Woo. I buy. Oh, I can buy vials. Oh, you can get a call beyond. Oh no. I guess there is a spell. Get the doll outfit.
Welcome home. What is it you desire?
Wait, how many times have I died since I last updated that counter? I know I died to the crows. I'm just gonna put 5 question mark until I'm certain.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in
I
the
think
waking
4
world.
was when I died to the rats. Oh, I think the Great Breach. Oh, I didn't even level up. I just talked to him and walked away.
Welcome. What is... Very well.
This is the kind of
Let the
epic
echoes
gameplay
become
you
your
can
strength.
expect when Elden Ring comes
Let me
out.
stand close. Now shut your eyes.
I'm not buying the spell. I literally have the minimum arcane. 3 levels. So strength. I mean, strength would do more than Dex would. But Tinge is something I'm never gonna make go of. I don't want big right hat. Yeah, Elden Ring's close.
Farewell, may you...
That's gonna be the end of the month is gonna be a bit busy. You play that game, you still play that game like regularly. I feel like that's something you would play. You just raided? Well, you do fractals too. At least I thought you did. Well, yeah, but there's not like a ton to do there. Like once you've done the open world stuff, you've done it. I might get the expansion just to do like the story and like do the open world stuff and then stop. I don't know if I would do the raid. They might be able to stop here, but maybe they would come back. But I've got not caught up on story even. I went back and did that eventually. I think I got all caught up. Is there like more? Like you haven't finished Iceberg? Oh, okay. It was fine. Like the content kind of like the story was just kind of like, all right, random things happen and then it's over. Hey Mage, how's it going? We just beat the first boss. After complaining about how the attacks were undodgeable, I figured out how to dodge them and then I beat the boss. Yeah, you've been doing like the elite strats. See, my guild wasn't good enough to do them, but always wanted to, and that just led to the raids taking longer. I was happy enough just doing the raids normally. Until I was like, okay, I've done these enough, and then I stopped. No response. The resident appears to be dead. Oh. I think this is the lady that just, like, says, like, fuck off. But she goes away once you beat the first boss, I guess? Hmm. I feel like my group was... We had, like, a pretty capable core, but then we had, like, several spots that would, like, rotate depending on who was available, and everyone there was, like, eh. Like, I feel like our big problem was usually, like, our DPS was kind of slow. And so we'd have to deal with so many more mechanics, and then eventually die to a mechanic because we're there so long. Not, like, hella slow, but... Oh, no. Get the water at me, please. Oh, hey, I can actually see the one now. I wonder if the original image was taken with a 1 over it and they just tried to edit it and didn't get rid of the 1 entirely. Yeah, I remember, like, on that same rating topic, I remember we were working on Deimos challenge mode for a very long time, and our biggest problem was just, like, we did not have the DPS. And, like, there was nothing different to do. I couldn't change much because I was top DPS, like, every time. And then they managed to get it the one night I wasn't there, and I was like, oh, sweet. Never gonna get that. And then I joined Mighty Teapot's group and got it, like, second try. Like, 3 years later. What am I even doing? I'm just, like, walking in circles. Right, this is where I thought I was when I was in the other sewer. How many werewolves are up here? Is that a troll? Is the enemy type... Oh yeah, maybe that's what that was. Maybe that's what the 1 is. It just looks so much like a 1. Haha, 1! Oh no, that's just rubble. Okay. There's normally, like... I think they just didn't make this enemy type. There's normally, like, bigger werewolf guys with, like, big sticks. And it seems everywhere one of those has been replaced by a regular werewolf. Maybe they're all down there on that lower level, because I see a gunner. It's usually not a lower level. No, I wouldn't. So, like, I'm happy because those guys are obnoxious. And they do a lot of damage. I was just explaining my process of why I was expecting werewolves up here. Me explaining to you why there should be werewolves up here attacking me and mauling me right now and making me lose my blood echoes. No! Oh, don't be rats. Anything but rats. I know there's rats down here. I know there's rats down here. There's one. I think if I go in that section, I want to go there from the other end. No, okay, that's... Oh, okay, so this is where I, like, came into the entrance of this sewer and killed that dog earlier, but then I was too scared to move on. It's all checking out. It's all making sense to me now. I'm gonna get shot. Okay, never mind, he doesn't see me. What a dingus. What an idiot. What an idiot. Oh, everything respawned here. Awesome. Can I... Oh, no, this guy is just, like, running ahead. Why'd he go... Alright, I want to reset him. Can you still go up on the rafters in that room? Let me going in the door and going right back in. Oh yeah, I see the door. Yeah. Got it. Side of here. Top hat. Well, you know that's gotta go on. Okay. Wanted to see if I got the sewer key and didn't notice. Oh, is this... Wait. Oh, there she is, okay.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Oh, there goes the dialogue. Well, patches is in the game, but it's so far from what's implemented that there's no way. Maybe there's a secret patches though. Patches could have entered much earlier, you know. Okay. Where did those items land? Did any of them land up here, or are they only down by the sewer part? Dodge. Epic rat kill. 2 rats. Okay, I'm good. Twin shard. Let's go. We don't even have enough regular shards yet to use a twin shard. Yeah, they are. They are just bullshit shards, I guess. Oh no. No more rats. Oh, it's like, oh, I'm at 7. I can get through the 7-star door. My favorite part about this sewer is after you drop down, you have to go outside and then go up the ladder and then drop down again. I like it. It's good. It's good stuff. I really want to know what's behind the 7-star door. Maybe it's a painting to Dire Dock. Mario. Yes, thank you. How insightful of you. Oh, this is a video game. Ooh. Big dodge. Can't believe they got the giant rat that makes all the movies for this. Alright, we survived 3 rats at once. Blood spear. Now what do I do? I still don't have a key. Next level cast? What, they got Mario? Is that what you're talking about? The rat? Oh, the giant rat. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I don't remember anything that I've ever said. Where's the sewer key? Is this not the only way down? Like, this is how you get there. This is where you progress. There's not a key for it normally. Ugh. Whoa! I just like stopped climbing and flew. The crows are deafening. Free stuff. Newsflash. The game is only Central Yarnum. As far as I know. Imagine it. It would be hell on earth. It would not be good. Can I go there, like, before the beast outbreak? Like, if I went before this all happened, I'm sure it'd be fine as long as I didn't get any, like, treatments from the ministry or whatever. Or the Church of Healing, rather.
Oh, foul beast! You angry rat!
And if I wanted to visit post-beast takeover, I could just go to London.
Welcome home, good
My new
hunter.
band.
What is it
Post-beast
you desire?
No, I was just trying to make fun of British people.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
You know what? I'm gonna need this one strength.
Farewell, may you.
Let's go see that 7-star door. Let's go. Let's go. What's it gonna be? It's a balcony? What? I don't have that many. What? What is that? Oh, is it a tree? I don't have blood echoes to feed that. I don't know what it's gonna do. I didn't get like a lot of shards. Oh, wait, it goes straight to twin bloodstone shards? Oh no, I only have one. Huh. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna... Allow me to interact. I'm begging you. I'm gonna go check. There's an elevator you unlock. That's the shortcut to Gascoigne. And you get to that elevator from the sewer. Maybe if I go to the other end of it now, that'll be something. A cutscene?
You needn't concern yourself
That's
with
odd.
me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
Haha, haha, haha. Sure, bud.
But before I take this,
These coughs are so high-pitched. What is going on? Yeah, but like, why did that guy just yell? That guy always screams at me after he dies. Like a few seconds later. Alright, alright. Mia. A bit of trolling. He didn't... I think that one might have seen me. Yeah. Well, I didn't mean to do that. You good? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh. That's new. Oh yeah, all this is... Where am I? Where am I? What the...
This is a damn curse.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I know. Okay. It's just weird that it's all inside. Yeah, I remember this. But not this door. This door's new. Where am I going? Locked by basement key. Gee, sure wish I had any other keys. I don't know where I haven't been. I can't think of anywhere to go. This is the elevator. Closed, naturally. Where do I go? Huh. Here. I can't hit this dog. And I've already been down here. I'm trying to think of what other places there are. Maybe the other end of the bridge, but there's not usually anything there. I'll have to check. I don't even know if I could look up where this stuff is, because the game came out 2 days ago. And the things I'm stuck on are not part of the normal game.
You are not wanted here! Oh, foul beast!
Like you.
Wait, he give me stuff. Give me bullet. Oh, where am I? Am I in the wall? Uh-oh. feel like I'm playing Resident Evil. Or Silent Hill or something. Oh. Cool. Just... we can go for the good door cheese. The good old doorway. Wait. This is what that button is made for. Oh. Ow. I hope the keys, like, are right here, because it's the only place I can think of. Not the key. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, well, I can't think of any location I haven't been yet. I'm gonna look it up and see if anyone knows. I have to watch a YouTube video. There's no text form. Oh, it's so fast. I'm gonna run. Oh, you zoom in. Doesn't even care about the werewolves. Into the sewer? The sewer key's found in the sewer? Who would have thought? I didn't, because I thought I got all the items in the sewer. What? Oh, never mind. Oh, what? Alright. Alright. No, I know I checked and like, you need to equip the key. Yeah. And I didn't have it. So it's... at the end of the sewer, there was just a tunnel that I didn't notice. That was new. I know I stopped it as soon as I saw the tunnel. So I still don't know what to expect down there. See, that's the downside of all the new stuff. Like, I think I know the entire area, and I missed a new tunnel somewhere I didn't expect to check. I guess it's not a downside, it's just more of a me expecting to not be challenged, I guess. Man, I gotta go here to teleport somewhere else. What if chalice dungeons are in this thing? Oh, I would not do those.
Cursed beast!
This area really does not like to run.
Smells like you, stranger.
Ooh, we running. I love how as soon as the area transition starts, you just turn 180 and just fall. Want spoilers? I mean, I think, what, for a game I've played? Like, I think I know where to go now, if that's... I don't know if I need spoilers as in, like, help on what to do. I think I'll probably be good after I check this out, and if this turns out to be nothing, then I'll take spoilers. I know... I was gonna say there. Well, I know there's an Easter egg boss, at least one, that I'm gonna assume I can do after Gascoigne. Yeah, here's the tunnel. It just looked, it looked the same as like these grates to me. Alright, I have no idea what to expect down here. I swear to God, if there's a pig, okay. Wait, has the stream died or something? Is it going... Or is it just... Are things bad? Poison rat! Oh no. Stream's okay for you? Okay. As long as it's not universally bad, that's good. Right? He just keeps running. Where's he going? Oh, that's just poison. Okay. Another giant rat. I'll take a giant rat over a poison rat. Well, yeah, but I thought the rat would just attack me. Ooh. A lever, some items. I say some, I think there's only one item. I feel like if a name pops over you and it says poison rat, you're like guaranteed to be an enemy. Wait, where am I? Wait, I'm here? What? There's gotta be something else down here, right? There's gotta be, right? 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 Maybe there's something else in that room. Because I didn't really look along the edge, because there ain't usually anything there. Can you... Oh, I just assumed you couldn't walk in there. I thought I just assumed I'd die instantly. Yeah, maybe I'll go check that out. I mean, I will probably get poisoned and I don't have antidotes, but do I have antidotes? No. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't even get poisoned. Antidote times 3. Oh, there's more poison. Locked by sewer key. Ah, great. Yay. They'll all run out. I don't want to get poisoned. Oh, well. I'm definitely getting poisoned. I can't see. You can only get poisoned once. Okay, there's land in here. Oh, no. Is that a lamb? Oh. Oh. No. I was... You can't, like, press B to get out of the menu. You have to hit exit. Okay. That... Okay. I want to see how many exits there are to this room before I go down one. This is awful. Guarantee you the creator was like, oh, I didn't get far enough to make the actual poison swamp. I'll just put my own in. That... It's always a dog. Double barrel shotgun. Keizu... Keizu's not that. Keizu's not that. Okay, I guess, yeah. Well, any monster's gonna be annoying if you're distracted by Moss Boy. The most entertaining streamer on Twitch. Self-proclaimed. Citation needed. Where am I? Oh my. Do I have to... Oh, yay. Oh! I pressed that to turn the camera. I forgot that that was moving. That was a close one. Good thing those beams were all at right angles. Okay. We're making it in the world today. Doorway, we got all the statues. Got those. Super key. Let's go. Let's go. We can progress. What else is down here? I gotta have it all. What's this? Stop. loud. Oh, right. Hearing. Oh, I didn't expect to run right in. Okay, yeah, this is just the middle of the poison area. I think there was a tunnel I didn't go down, actually. Let me see where this is. This end of it. And then I'll go check that out. Where does this go? Oh, this isn't anything. Oh, okay. The shortcut back to where I guess I need to go anyway. So it wasn't worthless. Oh, the rats are gonna have respawned. This one. Oh, this is what I saw on the other side. Oh, it's just antidotes. Go that way. What a boring prize. Still a dog. Yeah. Oh, cool, cool. It's cool. Look how cool that is. It's really cool. Cool. I love how that noise peaks the audio.
Welcome home. What is it? Very pleasant now.
What? Yeah, I don't want to die. I'll take some.
Farewell, May.
I keep... Whenever I take my thumb off the D-pad, I rest it back on the joystick, and then I get confused as to why I'm not moving.
Ah! This is a damn curse. I'll mess up your brain!
Now, Caitlin, you said you were looking at some spoilers. I will take a... is Gascoigne like the last story boss in this? Or I don't know if you would know that. Or is there like more areas after? Because if there's like a lot more... then I might split it to a second stream. I'm never gonna not think that fall is funny. The iframes of door opening. You wanna get me out of here? Reload zone. Just a rat there. Giant rat. There's no one on the side. Oh no. Oh, I'm dying rats. There's no way. Yeah. Like, I know I know there was a secret, I know it starts with a G. I think it starts with a G at least. I don't remember his name. Secret Deb. Oh. I don't know if I'm prepared for those additional challenges. Alright. We're going back. We're at tentatively 6 deaths.
Precisely how it is.
I'm not going back to look at the footage though. See why I died more. And this time we're killing the rats. I was really banking on that being a load zone. What? Oh, 6. Okay, the death's right. I mean, there was a big chunk of time where I know I died like a couple times, and I was not retry. It doesn't really matter. But... Love the fall. Come here, rats. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. One right there. Two right there. And you guessed it, 3 right there. Okay, we got a rat rattling. Twin. I know, it's just like huge and looming. Alright, I got another twin shard though, so I can upgrade before I fight Gascoigne. Love to see it. I know there's a pig down here. Maybe the pig's not in it. Pig might not be here. Pig's here. Pig's here. I'm gonna get the shortcut first. I don't know if I'd want to fight the one reborn. Give shortcut. Oh, there's no like pressure plate for the elevator, it's a lever. Just one reborn out of nowhere. Oh! I thought I fell through the elevator. Okay, cool. I think that's unlocked now. Cool. Now I can go die to the pig. In peace. Die to the pig, breaking it down to sexual style. Oh no! Oh, it's a boulder! Yeah, I saw someone at this part. Like, this part is usually they push down one boulder and it's done. So maybe you're... And you can get around this section by going through the pig tunnel. So maybe they really want you to do that this time. I'm gonna go for the pig. Go in for the pig. Good, if they got rid of the butthole blister, I would have been sad. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Easy pick. Oh. Okay. I'm not adding a death because you think I should have died. Okay, I was done laughing at you like falling down the ladders, but I forgot you followed up them. Oh! Why'd I zoom in? Oh yeah, yeah, there's not even enemies up here. You just... Yeah, okay. What? Okay, too close to this guy's butthole now. Face making. Now, I think I might want to go back because this is Gascoigne. Or do I just go for it? Do I just go for Gascoigne? I think I'm doing it. I'm gonna go for him. And I can just upgrade anyway if I die. And come back. This is it. Beasts all over the shop. They made this game and they were like, okay, this is the first required boss in the game, good luck.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
So much. I didn't use bombs. Not that you need it, but. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner. Okay, I'm definitely dying here. Oh, okay. He let me out. Oh, there's so many corners to get stuck in. This gun does so much damage. He won't stop shooting. Like, his scatter shotgun, like one pellet hits you in. What are iframes? What? Seriously, what? What's a parry? How do you get it? This guy ain't getting parried. The music's like almost upbeat.
What's that smell?
Stop shooting.
Blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
I love whipping every shot. Hooks of the beast cleaver. Is this guy loaded with the sauce or something? Couldn't parry that. What is that combo? You can't. Everything stun locks you, and he just keeps hitting. Oh, that's why that face sucks. Alright, I'm gonna get an upgrade on my thing. And I'm gonna equip the music box. You can switch. You wanna see how you switch the weapon form? That's how you switch the weapon form. I don't like the other form. Where'd she go? Oh, I don't even have Where did she go? If she goes anywhere, it's usually up there. Oh, she's over here. What are you doing over here?
Welcome home. What is very well. Let that net
Nothing
now
you can
shut.
say.
Farewell. May you.
She doesn't care how much blood echoes I have. She loves me anyway. She only cares about how much insight I have. That's true. Well, I can have more. He only cares if I have less than one. Well, let's try that again. Am I? Yeah, I'm this way, right. Alright, we got, wait, I only have 6 blood vials. That could be a problem. If there's, like, item storage in this, I don't know how it works. I don't know if I have like a stockpile that I could go pick up. And shot.
This is a damn curse.
Because I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Why doesn't he care? Is he goated with the sauce? Where are you going? If I get violence from the pig and the werewolf, I should be good. Should be alright. But vials were nice in that you could just keep finding more throughout the level and didn't have to rest to get more. But annoying when you ran out and had to farm for them. Especially if there's no storage and I have to just farm for them every time I want to attempt this boss. Or give me no vials. Awesome. Awesome. Quaggus. And... whee! What, it doesn't? you know, this remake is just as punishing as the regular game in that regard. If I die again, I'll go back and see if there's a storage, but I didn't see the, like, item chest in the Hunter's Dream. We have 8 bullets. That's fine. I wasn't parrying him anyway. Parrying wasn't happening. It didn't swing. Oh, I got it! That was like the one attack I can consistently, well, not consistently, but like... Oh, I didn't put the music box on. I don't need it. I never get it right anyway. Oh, I hate nuts.
That smell.
Say that a lot.
Sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me.
There's a gravestone. Can't dodge. If he hits you with one of those, you can't dodge. It doesn't. You're done. And it just happens instantly. Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, I'm gonna put the music box on and maybe try one more time. Because I don't want to sit here farming and trying this guy over and over. 8. I'll go back and see if... Let me just go see if there is an item box. And I'm blind. Oh, I haven't put like any of my deaths for him on. Let me just add those. Not that it matters much. Not that anyone's begging for it. Yeah, I don't see the item box. I can at least buy some. Alright. I'll get some more on the way. I think I'll do one more attempt. Regardless of what happens. Yeah, I can afford 5 old blood vials. I'm so rich. They both see me. Not great. They did. So dark. Just like the real game. Just like every movie these days. I think we have got It's just that one combo in the beast phase. Load zone, load zone, load zone. That's the olden days. The time before man. You ever drop anything? Perhaps not. Whee! Up in the air. Gotta do this subtle walk. I love how unobservant the enemies are in this. Yeah, we know all about the beasts all over the shop. You're welcome. You're welcome. Well, you see, there's beasts all over the shop. And you'll be one of them sooner or later. Interesting. That was so brilliant. Shot. Oh, that hurt a lot. That One sweet.
Sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Stop just shooting the same spot. Oh, I don't have bullets. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna keep, like, trying to shoot the gun. Stop. That is so much. One. Stop shooting me. I would much rather you use that axe. Than not. Oh, it works. Give me time to heal. No, that's not the combo. Okay. That's the combo. I just need to not hear most of the time. Oh, that broke my lockdown. I'm terrified right now. I thought we started on that. He's gone. Oh. Hunter Axe. Lost Hunter Bet. Yeah, that's where I thought you'd get the Hunter Axe. Oh. Save the game. I haven't saved in a long time. Alright, is there anything over here? Oh, can I get the... Oh no. Oh no. Can I get the red brooch? Gates to the cathedral are shut tight. Wait, is that gonna be credits? What's this? What's this cutscene? Ominous clock tower. The night grows deep. Uh-oh. Jewel brooch. This time, where'd you go? She's picking all new spots to go. Locked. Can't go fight Gehrman. Sad. Hello? Dog? Where have you gone? You're inside?
Welcome home. What is... Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let now shut your eyes.
Yeah, it looked like there was like an area through the basement key, which I think I got, that didn't seem like there was that much down there, and then a secret boss. I'll probably just do that stuff like off stream if I do it. Or maybe I'll stream it again, finish up, and then play something else for a little bit. That could work. get up to 2 there. Yeah, that's good. Alright, I think beating guess
Farewell,
is a good
may
stopping
you-
point. Where'd Gehrman go? There's no emotes in this. Cheats. Actually, I am gonna go to another lamp and then save. That's the only way to do it. Can I? Oh, wait, yeah. Maybe. Shows that all I think of her is allows me to level up. I really ought to be better to her.
Welcome. What is?
Yeah, you're right. Sweet.
Farewell, may you.
Stats. Wow. Well. Impressive. Most impressive. This has been a fan software game. I didn't notice that when I loaded it up. Anyway. Thank you for watching. Glad to have you here. I'm glad to have beaten Gascoigne. I didn't expect to stream this for 3 hours. And there's still more to do. But yeah. Maybe on Melody, still here. Thank you. Caitlin. Johnny Test. Kate's still here. Thank you. Maybe tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. Yeah, it's wild that Johnny Test showed up. Like, never would have expected him to be at one of my streams. Yeah, so the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, one of those days, I'll do like the little bit that's left of this, I think, and then maybe play like maybe some more Arceus. Been really enjoying that. Assuming I haven't beat the game by then, which I doubt I will. Anyway, that's it for me. I'll catch you all later.